What's up, my peoples? Astro Mystic here. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry, my eyes are very puffy. I am having some major allergies, and I cannot get them to stop watering, so they look very bloodshot. They've been watering for 2 days, and I've rubbed them raw. It's like insane, as you can see, but that's okay. It's all right. The show must go on. So this is for the guidance for this week. Fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For this week, you guys have been thinking of like stuff that you want to create, stuff that you want to come into your existence. It's going to be a lot of thought processes and things that you need to sort through as far as like a mental capacity goes. It's almost like you've been thinking of things and thinking how to change things, and a lot of thoughts maybe coming into your perspective on changes for your life and things like that. So this week is about having like a mental understanding, a mental clarity, a mental focus on, what you want, what you believe, things like that. And it almost is going to feel like you might be a little bit crazy. But, I mean, just know that this week is a lot of mental chatter up there and thinking about your life and how you want things to be, and maybe processing some stuff that you've been like putting off or something like that. Really ask yourself, like, deep down, like, what is it that you want? What is it that you need? What is it that you want to clear out of your life? What is it that you want to bring in? I mean, I know that this seems repetitive sometimes, but we're constantly evolving and growing, and we're constantly thinking how of things to improve our lives, and things like that. And it seems like a little bit different subject every week for people, so, but sometimes it keeps repeating, and it's like we're just not getting it. We're not doing the work, or we're not understanding what we need to understand, or whatever you want to call it. So use this week to let it be like a transformation type energy, and just really go with, use your mind, but don't get too caught up in the emotions of it. Try to think rational and try to sort things out rationally. Because remember, everything you say becomes a reality at some point. May not be tomorrow, may not be next month, it may be not next year, but when you say things, it becomes into your reality. So, and just know that your reality is at your fingertips. Transformations are at your fingertips. New starts are where you want them to be, because the mind is so powerful. But stop looking externally for any kind of validations or answers, or, what should I do? Or what do you think? Or, you better than anybody else. So don't get, and this is funny how you're probably watching this video saying, well, you're telling me not to do that. But I'm just saying, use your own intuition, and don't ask somebody what they think or what they would do, because they're not you. So use this week to really figure out what you want and what you would do. So that's for the fire signs. Next is earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. This week has been, maybe testing your foundation or your solidarity, or perhaps that you are rebuilding your foundation, your home, your life, your family dynamics, something around being stable. Maybe those things are coming into play, and they're, you need to recreate them, or do some adjusting to make your foundation solid again, and it seems like the more creating and the more talk you do into people around you, people in your life, maybe your job, maybe it's a project you're taking on, maybe it's something like that. These are the things that's going to keep you into a forward motion. And it almost is like you need to break away from like old patterns, like old beliefs, like old family like restrictions or old family traditions. It's almost like for a lot of you, it doesn't fit you anymore. Your lifestyle doesn't fit that anymore. And some of you will have a hard time trying to break away. Some of you are going to have a hard time trying anything new or trying to believe in anything new. But this week, and plus this new moon coming up on Friday and Saturday, is going to allow you the opportunity to tap into something new. So, don't get too focused on the emotions around yourself and around other people, especially when it comes to family, because you're going to have to like eventually step out of that box and figure out what is best for you and what is best for you and your family immediately. Not things that affect you outwardly or that don't affect your immediate day-to-day life. That's a better way to say that. Because now, with these new thoughts, you're going to probably create new habits or new, routines or new regimens or heck, even maybe a new tradition at some point. But these are things that's going to start playing in your mind. And, don't get too caught up in what it looks like right now. Just trust in the process of if you're doing the work and you're allowing things to come and create, that it will present itself and how it's supposed to look and how it will be. That's like almost like a fantasy versus reality type thing. How you want it to look. 90% of the time, it never is how we want it to look. But there's everybody's different, and it can happen. So don't lose your focus. Don't get too caught up in all that what ifs or what should or could I or can I or just get caught up in I am, I will, I know, reaffirming positive words. And you're going to like create this for yourself. So don't get in a rush. Don't let things get overwhelming. Take your time, breathe, do what you got to do, because every step you take is another step. Even if it is tiny little baby steps, it's another step. It's another step closer to where you want to be. So, all right, baby steps, friends, baby steps. So next we have air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And so for you guys, it's almost like emotions have been coming to the surface on like all of life's things, like money, relationships, maybe your children, maybe your home life, maybe your job. Just a lot of different life emotions are on your plate right now. And you really need somebody that you can talk to, somebody that can listen to you and give you advice, somebody that's going to be able to let you speak, because sometimes a lot of people, they give advice but they don't listen. So find that person that will allow you to speak and speak your emotions out so you can try to navigate through those. So hopefully somebody will come through for you there. And just sort out what you need to sort out. If you have to write it down on paper, pros and cons or positive to negatives, whatever it is, don't let yourself get caught up in some stagnation period and just a period of no movement, no energy movement, negativity, frustration, depression. That will just, make the ship start to sink. You know what I'm saying? So try to keep a forward movement. Call on your guides, call on source, call on God, call on whatever it is that you pray to or believe in, and ask for their guidance. Ask for them to show you the right path, or give you a sign as a reminder that you are doing the right thing. You are on the right way, or the right, whatever it is for you. I mean, it could be, I think it's a little different for each person, because we all have a little bit different lives. We all have similar lives, but different, you know what I mean? So, all right. Next is your water signs. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For you guys, it's all about this week. You might be getting your finances in order, like writing down your budget, thinking about, how you're going to spend your money, what you're going to spend your money on. Do you have enough to pay the bills? Can you make extra money? Things like that. And you're almost setting yourself up to kind of do this on a regular basis now. Some of you probably already do this, but some people don't. And so this is just going to be like an area that you can focus on. But I hate to focus on money. I hate for people to focus on money, because the more you focus on not having it, you just create that in existence, And I would rather you focus on, love and energy and, having abundance, whether you do or you don't. I mean, if you think you do, then manifestation. Power of the mind and the words is, pretty incredible. So go through your finances, get that sorted out, figure out what you got to pay, what you got to be responsible for, things like that, which most of us already do that. I mean, but this week is more about almost an inner reflection on how you feel about money. That could be a better way to put it. How you feel about money. Or do you receive enough? Do you give enough? Do you make enough? This is all going to be around finances, and what is your self-worth to you? Is it all these things worth it to you? Is all these things that you pay out, is it worth it? It's all about your finances. So, figure out what is important, what is not. That's with everything, though, But, so, I mean, it's almost like you're going to thank yourself 6 months from now, a year from now, because you're going to set things in motion that you had not thought of before or have not done before. So, remember that you can attract and you can create things that you desire. You just have to put in the work, and you have to put in the energy to create and to bring in. So know that it is capable. Everyone's capable of it, and everyone's worthy. I guess some people would argue about that, but I'm not here to argue. But anyways, I hope you all have a good week. New moon's coming up on Friday, Saturday. Be looking for that video. I'm about to record that one, so if you're watching this, stick around for the next one. I apologize for my very swollen puffy eyes, but I can't really do anything about it. So here we are. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful, 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 wonderful week. A fun week, a blessed week, a safe week, a non-delusional week. That seems to be a thing these days. Get out there and live a little bit, and take some of this guidance. If none of this guidance resonates, just leave it. Just leave it. If you're like, that's really, it's kind of crazy. But if it makes sense to you, then by all means take it and see what comes of it. See what happens. See how you roll it out. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But, just be conscious in your awareness of, around other people. Be in awareness of other things, your jobs, your family, your partners, your kids. Awareness is huge right now because this world is so whacked out and crazy. So much delusion out there with the world. So I love you all very much. thank you for coming to my channel as always. If you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe. Check out my other platforms. Follow me on my other platforms if you're interested. I write a lot of stuff on my Facebook. I just wrote a new piece last week or 2 weeks ago, so you could go check that out. The link is below. Anyways, I love you all very much. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you on the new moon.